Hello, good morning to everyone. So let's have our daily briefing for today. And let's have a quick market recap on yesterday's data. Okay, so first things we have the consumer confidence for Eurozone for the month of August. So the previous data was negative 4.4 and the market forecast at negative 5.3. And for the actual data, did not beat the forecasted. Still a change at negative 5.3. And also we have the inflation rate or the consumer's price index for Germany. So yearly basis for the month of August. So the previous data was 3.8% and the market forecast at 3.9%. And for the actual data, still unchanged at 3.9%. So right after the euro data for last night. So right here, during the Asian session, the current price of the euro dollar is around the 1.18. And the euro dollar, as you can see here, it was actually traded above the 1.80 and below the 1.7090. And for today's economic data, during the European session, so later at 3:55 p.m., we have unemployment rate and unemployment change for Germany. And 5 p.m. we have inflation rate for Eurozone yearly basis for the month of August. And for the US session, we have the gross domestic product for Canada, quarterly basis for the second quarter, and we also have the monthly basis for the month of June. And for our key product for today, we have the USD against Canadian dollar. So last week was actually a tough one for the US dollar as the currency moved heavily right after the Jerome Powell speech at the Jackson Hole. And it also did not help the US dollar to lift the price on the upside. So as of this moment, during the Asian session, the current price of the USDCAD is around the 1.2620 level. But however, for this price, it was actually merely pushed down on other big spot of support right here. Let me just pull out my pen right here. So right after the speech of Jerome Powell, the price of the USD CAD after a few sessions, it's currently on the big spot of support since the market created a move for the past couple of sessions right here around the 1.25 to 1.26 level. So as we look on the 4-hour chart, it's currently on the psychological levels around the 1.25 to 1.26. So in my opinion, as long as this level or the price of the USD CAD still at this level, it can create a long-term opportunity for traders on the upside right here. But however, on the daily time frame right here, since it's currently, or the momentum for the US dollar to be specific, is currently on the bearish signals since for Monday and Tuesday there's nothing much, or there's no news for the US dollar that can drive the direction on the upside. And also this price was also affected by the higher price of oil. So right here on the daily time frame, the USD CAD is there's possibility that the momentum will shift on the bearish side. So personal choice is I will look after at this trend line right here. So if the price of the USD CAD broke the trend line right here or below the zone around the 1.26 to 1.25, it can definitely change the direction of this pair. So from bullish momentum, if once the price break below here, so definitely it can go on the bearish side. Okay, but this one is definitely the trend that I will look after for this week. So for the weekly range for the USD CAD, you can look for 1.2577 and 1.2517. And the resistance for the weekly resistance 1.2770 and 1.2830. Again, for the European session, we have an employment rate and unemployment change for Germany at 3:55 p.m. And at 5 p.m., we have inflation rate for Eurozone, yearly basis for the month of August. And last one is US session, 8:30 p.m. We have GDP for Canada, quarterly basis for the second quarter, and a monthly basis for the month of June. All right, so thank you everyone for joining. That is all for our daily briefing today. Please stay safe and have a great day.